Okay. Should be coming on any second. Any second. Any second should be coming on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Make sure it's working. Okay, we should be live. We should be live. There we go. Okay, we are back. All right. Good. Okay. We are back. We're going to test it one more time. Let's see how we're doing. 35. Okay, let's see what happens. 35, 40, 3, 4. All right, perfect. We're now at 9 seconds. Now at 9 seconds. Excellent. So it was worth doing. Okay, so if you're with me, it was definitely worth doing it. For some reason, I don't know why, every day about this time it's starting to happen. It's not me, it's them. So regardless, make sure this is down. Let's put this up. All right, this is 720. That's perfect. And if you're in there, you should be able to see me all over again. Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Traders have a wonderful weekend. I'm off to Vegas, celebrate its huge 2 weeks. Is Deck still here? Deck, have an awesome, awesome weekend in Las Vegas. And we'll see when you get back. We're going to talk about my raise. Since you raised them, you got to raise me. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, have a great vacation. I'll still be here when you get back. All right, let's go. I want to move this active step up a little bit here. All right, so what we do, always pull this down first and then move it over there. So you can see we're starting to push up a little bit. We did hold, so we did pull down to the 435. So really, we're going to bring this down and say we held at 435. Let's put our support at 435. Okay, and now we're back up to 430. And this here is at 50. We're going to leave it right there because you see what happened? We pulled down. Now we want to see if we can pull up a little bit. I'm just going to activate this one a little more. It did pull back a little bit. So we got 3 across right there. So let's see now if this is going to hold during lunchtime here. All right, we're still at lunch because if you're in Central Standard Time, you're still having lunch as we did on the Eastern, though I didn't get my lunch yet. Okay, for those of you that are enjoying your lunch, you should have brought enough for everybody. All right, and I guess it's just me and AK-47 today. All right. I guess he pulled in a lot of the Dex people. I don't know if Dex. Oh, there he go. I thought he disappeared. I guess it's still there. He must have brought it down for a second, but it's back. Okay. Teach it. The active steps. Okay, there you go. All right. Let me just see what's going on. I feel so much better since I took those what do you call it before? Those ibuprofen. I had such a headache, and it went away, which is nice. Okay. Look at that pullback. I turn around for 2 seconds and boom. Look at that. Okay. So you can see that was some pullback down to about 75. So you got 430, 475. Markets are getting weak. It's Thursday. I will not be here tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Actually, I will. I have a doctor's appointment in the afternoon. So I'll probably be here. All right. And we're going to bring this back down too. Let's do this. Let's activate this one. And let's bring it down to about right there on the line. All right. And then here, we're going to bring our resistance down. And at this point, we're below the VWAP. So and we're still dropping. We are still dropping at a resistance down to 25. 435, 25. Boom, perfect, exactly. And we're still dropping here. Anybody in a put? If you're in a put now, you're going to be making some real money. Okay? So remember before I told you, if we get below that spot, what I could do is I can activate this and bring it down to about here. Let's say 433.65. And this now becomes, watch, all we do is change it. Lower. We go from this to green. You don't have to be lazy. It's not that hard to do. And 460, make it 65, like even numbers, and boom. All right, and then we can extend it to the left. What happened to it? It's right on the lower VWAP. Okay, extend to the left, and it's still dropping. Still dropping. Still dropping. This is going to drop down to 50. Wow, out of nowhere. That's 50, and this is going to drop down now, right above the 13. It should be right about there. Actually, we're just going to make it 135. Let's leave it 15. I want to leave it right above the 13 day, which it is, right there. So that gives us 50 and 15 is 65 cents in the channel. That's it. That's not a big channel. Okay? And let's just widen this a little bit to about 3 minutes. Okay. And if we just to check for a second and we check the hour, it's probably going down, you see? And 15 minutes, still going down. And you check 1 minute, everything is down. There's your reversals right there on the 1 minute. So if we can reverse right there, leave on the 1 minute for right this second and see what it's going to do. What you see here, what we've got going here now is, I don't know how far it's going to go. If we activate this back, we take this and put it up to here. And it's going to show you another active step down. Right? So from right there, leave it right in front of the 13, right there. We're going to cancel the left. And here, we want to activate this for a second. Just bring it down a little bit. And we want to cancel the right. There you go. So you can see what happened here. We lowered, you remember before? We came slightly descending. We dropped again, and now a big drop, okay, to reflect this in here. Now, let's take a quick look. We're on a 1 minute. Let's put this back on the hand. Let's take a look here. We've got 55,000. 50, that's 105. That's 105, so that's 240. 340, 340, 420, 520, 600,000 shares out of nowhere just got dropped out of the sky. 600,000. So out of that 600,000, how much was one person? How much was manipulation? Okay? And that's what I want you to be aware of. Remember, we had all this small, below average, just about average, say 69,000. 63,000, and then all of a sudden, boom! It's like somebody was holding. They were waiting for that moment, okay? And they did exactly. And if you think about this, if they took 500,000 shares, and this just went down from 435, let's say 435.20, down to 435.20 to 20. Let's say it went down about 50 cents, okay? So if you take what is it? What did I say? 400,000 shares. So if you got 400, let's say you only had one person had 350,000 shares. So 350,000 shares times, okay, 0.50 cents. Somebody just made 175,000 or more. They just made 200 grand. That's all they needed to do. They can do $200,000 5 times a day. That's $1 million. $1 million a day is an extraordinary amount. Okay, what's the percentage on that? Okay, of what they started with? It could be maybe 1 or 2%. I mean, these people have huge accounts, so it could be 3 or 4%. But all I'm trying to tell you is that's the way you have to think about how they're thinking about it, and you have to be ready. Because if you didn't have a stop loss in here and you thought it was going to go back up, you just lost a ton of money. You would have lost 50 cents times your 1,000 shares. You know, for you, you just lost a quick $500. You know what? And it hurts. And then you want to hope and you stay in longer. And what happens? It goes up. You think it's going back. So maybe you double up, you double down, and then boom, watch this thing drop again. It could very easily do that at this point. It'll be in front of the one. And then here, let's say, so you can see we're descending all around at this point. What is it going to do? I don't know. But it sure brought us a whole lot closer to that lower target than it was to that upper target. Right? Down we go, puts. So Saint, 68.69. By the way, that's 68.69. I'm 68 if I make it till November when I'll be 69. So I'm 68.69. Anyway, did you have a put in place? Were you ready for that? That's the big question. Okay, let me go back in here for a second. Let's go in here. Yeah. I'll go here. Boom. Copy. Here. I want to fix that last video. I got to rename it. Manage videos. So that first video will be today, part 1. I'm having to do lately part 1 and part 2 because of this what's going on. Okay, let's see. Live part 2. Live replay part 2. Wednesday, 6/21, 6/22. Edit. So this is part 1. Okay, PAURSDA. Thursday. Thursday, 6/22. Okay, so that's part 1. Save it. Excellent. And then the next one I'll label part 2. So I'm having to do 2 a day lately. Okay, let's go back. Where were we? I don't need this anymore. That's already set. Active live streamer. What's this? 2. 716. Okay, we're good. Everything's straightened out. Anybody have any questions? Come on. And if we come back into the upper position here, then I can use this one again. Remember, when I extended to the right, that's how far we went down. That was the drop. It was down to here. So that thing dropped all the ways. We'll see if it comes back up. Let's cancel the right. All right, you got it? You understand? Anybody have any questions? When did you start learning options? Oh, I learned options in 1989. Actually, I was becoming a broker, and I took the test to become an options broker, okay, back 1989. I failed the test twice. I got real close within 2 points. I passed the laws the first time and the options I failed. Then the second time I passed the options and failed the laws, all by 2 points. I never took it a third time. So I didn't do any trading until 5 years ago. Only long-term trading. Motorola, Sensomatic, different things. I didn't do the S&Ps back then. I really learned a lot when I met Dak, and I just had a good concept of what I was doing from back when I was younger. So, you never forget. It's like getting on a horse. So actually, I just applied all of that, and I got real good at reading charts, and I got real good at alerting. I used to do a lot more alerting than I do now. Now I only alert for my room on the S&Ps and a couple of other stocks like Tesla, Meta, AMD, stocks that have high optionable. I don't do much day trading anymore. You know what? I could. I mean, if I see it in the morning, it's not that I wouldn't. I have a margin account. I have over 25,000 in my account. So if I see something, I'll go for it. But like I said, once you can do one, you can do anything you want. You can be a good day trader. You can be a good. The one thing I didn't get good at, great. I'm good at what do you call it? How did I meet Deck? I was actually used to go to AA meetings, and I sponsored a guy in AA. He'd just gotten out of jail, but he was very smart. And I said, "You have a sponsor?" He said, "No." I go, "I'm your sponsor." So I said, "What do you do?" And he goes, "I'm a day trader." And he stuck around for about 3 months and took off, and I stayed. That was January 2019, January 2nd. I started my new year with Deck. And within a year, he made me a moderator because I was so good at alerting people. A little more than a year, about a year and a half, year and a quarter. He made me a moderator. I never asked him. He just did it. And I told him, I said, wow, my name used to be Green back then. I like the green much better. And I said, "I think you made a mistake." He goes, "No, I didn't make a mistake. You earned it." And that's it. And very luckily, if you ever become a moderator, you don't have to pay to be in here anymore. Not only do you not have to pay, some of us do get paid. Not all of us, but some of us do. I'm the number one paid moderator next to me and AK-47. I don't know what he gets. He doesn't know what I get, but I know what some of the others get. Doesn't matter. It's not a lot anyway. It's a token. We'd be here anyway. I wouldn't want, Dex said something this morning that I've been saying for a long time. Even if you learned how to be an independent trader, you shouldn't follow me or follow Deck. You should learn from us, become your own trader. But who wants to trade alone? Do you? It's so much more fun with a real chat room like this that people are here for serious reasons, and that's to make money. I gotta get cough drops. Hold on. Oh. Maybe a Tootsie Roll. Okay, I got it. I'm still here. 1 second. Okay. I grabbed a Tootsie Roll and a piece of chocolate. What should I start first? The chocolate. Definitely the chocolate. So, and I met Deck. Not this past January, but the January before. So in 2022, Deck and I met in January. He was down in Florida, staying at B&B. He was checking out real estate in my area. He was in Fort Lauderdale. And I live the next town. I'm in Fort Lauderdale, Pompano. And we met for dinner, and the two of us hung out for about 2 hours. He's a great guy. Deck is the same that he is online when you meet him. And some of you, I don't know who here was at the seminar in May, which was also in Pompano Beach where I live, 2 miles from my house. We had the seminar here. So I didn't have to pay for a hotel. I got the grace. I live in a good condo. And you know what? I love Deck like he's a son. I really do. And he respects me like I'm a father, I told him a long time ago, don't call me boss man. I hate that term. It reminds me when you're in jail or when the slaves in the old time, they go, "Yes, I'm boss man. Yes, I'm boss man," Nobody's boss. I'm not your boss. I'm your friend if you're lucky enough to make me a friend. But the truth is, we're here to help each other become better traders. That's what it's about. We're a team. We're a family. For some of us, we're really like a family. One thing I do miss is I used to talk to a lot more people online. I'm the first person with Deck's permission to call people, and I used to give my time away for free, hours and hours every day. Now I charge $50 an hour, and I'm pretty busy. There's a lot of people who utilize my service, and they're always very happy when they do. So anybody here needs one-on-one, I'm available. I'm available this weekend. My wife's out of town. You know what? You always get more than you paid for. Always. I don't sit and talk about sports or the games or your life and mine. You get truly the time plus. So, and here we go. Here's a little push. Here's a little push. It is trying, and there's the VWAP. We're trying to get above. Let's see if we get to the VWAP or it rejects it. That's what we're waiting to see. Come on, Person, you can get it out. I see you typing there. We've got a little more to go. If you look at this one again, extend to the right. See, we're almost there. That's how much further we got to go. Come on, Person. Speak. I see you typing. Why did someone pay for? Why did someone pay $435.16? They didn't necessarily pay that. What you don't understand is this, okay? Let's go back to time and sales, which is not in here right now. Okay. And why did somebody pay more? Or there's only two reasons why somebody pays more than it actually is, all right? Where did you see 435.16? Okay. Think about this. For a split second, all right? You didn't see the price. It was moving so fast. But what if the price was starting to go back up and they were shorting it? What would they do? They would sell their shorts. To get out of the position of shorts, you have to buy the stock back. So it looks like somebody's buying the stock, but really what they're doing is they're getting rid of shorts. So remember, when you have to get when you short a stock, you're looking at the stock, not the contract. When you short a stock, when you do a put, you're buying a put. So you buy it and you sell it. But when you short a stock, you sell the stock first and then you buy it back. So what you saw was somebody getting out of their shorts. So they weren't actually buying the stock. They were completing their position on the short. Does that make sense? Does everybody understand what I just said? They closed their position on a shorted stock. Okay? I know it sometimes, and you can't see it. Sometimes it happens so fast, okay? And what if they were afraid it was going to go up really, really quick? And for a second it did, and they market ordered out. If they market ordered out, then they actually got out. They didn't want to get out at a higher point. They wanted to get out at lower, but they were afraid, so they did it quickly, and they get the worst position. That's why it's always better to do limit orders. And you don't know if that's a limit order or a market order. Okay? So I don't even know where you saw the 435.16. I can't get any lower than that. You see? Because there's so much going on here. I don't see it or when it was. So I can't really tell. But you like time and sales. I obviously see that you're watching your time and sales. Or you're watching in here. Okay, but you really can't tell in here because this doesn't show any market orders. This only level 2 is only limit orders. That's number 1. And there are times that companies have a set cost to buy certain things at a certain time. So there might be an agreement of some sort. You don't know. All right. So now we're going to remove this line here. Say we don't need it. And this one moved up. All right. And then we'll just adjust this one at this point. And now the adjustment comes down further to the highest last point right there. You understand what I'm doing? And now when I go to look for it next time and I go to activate, it's right there. So if I want to go, I can just pull this down further and I can move it up or down. Okay. And if this gets to the point where it gets up here, then I can go back to this line here where I extend to the right, and I can get rid of the other active step. All right? But I'm just doing this to show you, not to try to confuse you. Okay? And after a while, when you do this enough times, you'll see. Like here, let's see where I left it. All right, I can't see it. There it is. So I want to bring this back in here to the highest point, which would be right there, right? And now I can go back here, go to the active step or the trend line, and I go bing, and I do this. Look, watch, like that. And you can see now I can take this and I remove the left. Always cancel the left. So you see exactly where you started from. And now I no longer need this one. So I cancel the right. So you see, now we have an active step moving back up. I can do another step in here. I can do one from here if I want. I can do one from here to here. All I'm trying to do is find my position. It's showing me I cancel the left. You see it? And here, then this one here, I no longer need the right. Cancel the right. But I had moved it a little further, so all I need to do here is activate it and bring it right back to the step right there. Got it? So now you see I'm ascending, coming back up, and now we're slightly above. And that, what does that do? We don't need this target. We're right so in the center, we don't need a lower or an upper target yet. If anything, we're heading back up again. But let's just wait and see. For right now, we got rid of it. And now you can see what's happening. We're starting to move up. So you see I'm pushing up again. I'm moving up again. And I moved the other one up. So now you can see we're probably getting a little bit more, maybe some more traffic here, more volume. Here, I can't see it with the time and sales, so let's take that out for a second. And you can see 50,000, 33. One of them used to show me here. I don't know if I still have it. Let me just see something real quick. Let's go in here, go back to the word think. Okay. And let's see, the think script is 804. So let's try 804.1. Let's see if this one works. 804.1. Apply. It's not there. Okay, so that's not the one. Let's take that out. Let's try 804.11. 804.11. Apply. Let me take this one out for a second. 804. Apply. Oh, that disappeared altogether. I don't like that. Let's take this out. I'm looking for one that I had. I had the last one was volume. I'm not seeing it. I lost my map, my chart. Okay, here we go. There's one that gives me the last one is volume. It's one of those up there. I'll have to go searching for it. Sorry, I got a little confused. You met a guy at an AA meeting who was he was part of Deck's community, correct? Before I had ever been here. And the guy made you a moderator? No, sir. The guy introduced me to Deck. About 3 months later, he dropped out of Tradecaster, and Deck made me a moderator a year later. So you see, you never know when you come here. There's a lot of people who are moderators now that never thought they would be moderators. Who's a moderator in Deck's room now? Let's see. Taylor Trader. Well, Taylor Trader became a moderator after me. He's not really, he's just good for alerting. He doesn't get paid. He doesn't need it. He's a multimillionaire. Let's see if there's anybody else. AK-47. You got Iggy. Iggy is the oldest moderator in Deckmart Trades. Then AK, J Trades. There's Zach Hopper. Who else? I know he made somebody recently. I saw somebody new. I didn't recognize why. Then there's a lot of moderators in private rooms. Like I can make anybody here a moderator in my room. So if I wanted to, I could say, oh, Good Trade does a great job here. I can make him a moderator in my room, and I can just go in there right now, and I could say, for the heck of it, I assign you a moderator. Look at your name. So your name just turned, you say, you just got turned into a moderator. And then I just resigned you as a moderator. So you'll see, I turned you green, I unturned you, whatever that funky color is. So I can make anybody a moderator in my room if I want to. I'm a moderator in most rooms. Yeah, that was a test to see how well you want to do this. And who knows, one day you just might come in here and your name may change. Can you be one in the room too? You want to be a moderator also, huh? There you go. See? So the Saint just turned into a moderator and then he resigned and now he's not. But I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye out. I need a few more moderators. I only have one or two in here who aren't even here all the time anymore. So let's see. Who is really here all the time and does a great job? Me. You're funny. You know what? I never asked to be one. They just made me moderator. You know what? But you never know. When least expected, Saint, you don't know. Let's keep an eye out and see what's going on and see where you're at. Because a moderator is more than just a person who puts a name on. He's a guy who's got to be able to answer a lot of questions. What happened? The trading? No, he TT Life. He didn't leave here. He was thrown out of here, and that's a long time ago. And he actually brought Kush. Kush was his friend. They lived very close up in Orlando. But Living Like Matt is no longer with us. He hasn't been with us in a long time. All right, since you asked, it's nothing. You could ask on the board. That's not a big deal. He actually started his own thing. He wasn't really that popular, and then all of a sudden he tried to steal people and start his own thing, and it flopped. It didn't really work out. But you don't come in here and try to steal Dex people that he worked so hard for. It's the wrong thing to do. And he found out, so he got thrown out. I liked him. I just think his mind wasn't totally. I actually watched him. I actually checked on him about 2 weeks ago or a week ago. He's on YouTube. You can find him. You can find Living Like Matt. You can find him. So if you're really interested, but he's more into himself and his cars and whatever. Believe me, he's a very good trader. I mean, the kid at 18 made $1 million first his year at 18. He started with about 30,000 and made it into $1 million. He's good. He was a good gamer too. So I like him. I like him. I don't have his number, but I do have. I have Kush's number. I've spoken to Kush on the phone. He's a good kid. Kush is a good guy. He really is. I wish I could understand him more. He's got a whole different method of doing things, and it works for him. But I don't know how many other people it works for. How many people really have caught on to Kush and the way he does business, the way he trades? If you can, I love his alert system. He's got a phenomenal alert system. Okay. So let me just put something in here for a second. Oh shoot. I watch Kush in the morning sometimes. Okay. Taylor makes money trading and then just flies to Vegas. Who got the 5? Did anybody get the 5K from what's his name? Taylor? Remember when Taylor did? I just asked him. He's in the other room. I just asked him. Did anybody ever? He said he was going to give away $5,000. Did anybody get it? Did anybody, or did that just get poo-pooed under the? I don't know what happened there. I know I didn't get it, and I could sure use it. Okay. Back to the cough drop. I ate a Tootsie Roll, a piece of chocolate, and now what do you call it? Did I answer your question? The issue with Kush, Tari, is up and down, dealing with large money scalps. The issue with Kush, Tari. You got to remember something. He only shows you one account. He's I forget the name where you actually trade for somebody else using their money. So he can't really show you that account. But he'll tell you, I just made $50,000. And I think he gets like 90% of what he brings in for them. Because he's a bona fide trader, better trader than I am. But I think I'm a better teacher than he is. Prop trader, thank you. Prop trader, correct. And I could probably be a prop trader, but I don't know. If you don't have skin in the bone, I don't know. It's different. Let's see. Let's do trend line 84. There you go. Put it against there. It's trying to push again. You see, we're trying to stay above that VWAP at this point. We came down below. We hit a low. We hit a support of 434.50. Came back up that 50 cents. We're at 435 plus. 435 right now. Trying to hold that position. Prop trader. Let's see. Wait a second. How did I get over there? All right, let's see. PROP. Prop trader. We fund traders with talent. Hold trades over the weekend. Capitalize your trading skills. Amplify your returns with a funded trader account. A VC funded and trust prop firms was voted #1 audition with Surge Trader. Here's another one. Funded Next. Hiring prop traders. Also known as prop trading. I'm going to put that on the board for people so they can see it. Okay. And there are companies that you can go to work. You go to work every day and you work for them. And then there are others that'll just, set you up and you can work at home. AT would be a good one. I don't know, I might, but you know what? I want to work when I want to work, so. What did I just do with that? But there it is. There's the whole thing on known as prop trading, for those who are not sure what I'm talking about. This thing is behind, way behind my other computer. I don't know why. Let's put that in there. Let's adjust my time in the computer. Maybe that's it. Sync now. Okay, I'm synced. Should be the right time. I put a new battery in this computer. It's a desktop. So, does Kush have to go to some office when he's trading on someone else's? No, he doesn't. No, he is trusted, and you have to understand his father's worth millions and millions of dollars, and he's friends with another guy who's worth 50 to 100 millions of dollars, and these guys are, have trained him to be what they want, okay, and he is trusted. So it's not like he can take money out of the account; he can trade with it. You can't transfer it out like we can transfer it out of our Ameritrade. He can just log in and log off and trade that account. So they know how much time he's trading. The bottom line is they don't care how much he's trading. They care how much he's making. And the more he makes, the more they make. So they have nothing to lose. And if they start losing, they do have a lot to lose. But if they start losing, then, of course, you'll no longer be a prop trader. So if you get really good and you don't have the money, that's when it can work to your benefit. All right? If you don't have the money, but you're really good at doing it, that's when you would think about becoming a prop trader. All right? Today was a hard day to really, if I go in here, and let's go back into about 4 minutes, gives me the whole day. You see here this morning, it came down towards the bottom right there. When this tipped right there, that's when we should have gone long. And you see, if you went long here, it went up from the bottom to the top. Once it hit that top and went over, that's when you want to come back down and be. But you have to have patience because here could throw you. Okay? So if you see this, when it got to the back to the bottom again, it didn't get, it went below the VWAP and then it bounced. That's when you needed to get out. Second green. You would have got out about right there. And you'd still be up because you started in here. So if you got out here and you waited, you could either one of two things, gotten out or reversed your position to a long. And if you did that, you see, you would have got thrown here. But if you came back here, you'd still be above there. So you either wait till you even out or you have a slight loss, or you wait till it did this. And once it did this, double green, and then started pulling back, you could have made the call from here to here. So you had a call from here to here, you had a put from here to here, another call, another put, another call. I know it's second guessing after the fact, looks a lot easier. Our futures guy here is 1. Wait a second, most prop trade futures. That's not necessarily true. They could be doing options. Most prop traders trade futures. I didn't know that. Our futures guy here is 1. Oh, you're talking about, you're not talking about Caesar. You're talking about the other guy. I forget his name. What am I talking about? Let me go back in here. Who's that? 1672. His name is Next Trading, I think. Let me see. One. Cash settled index options, bonds. Who else is futures? I don't know who else does futures. Are you talking about Caesar? Caesar is the futures guy. It's called, Futures Trading, Caesar 24. I like him. He's a great guy. But there's another guy, but I thought he does options. Is not Zach Hopper. Next Trading, Next Era Trading. He's off right now. Very tough. You see, a lot of these guys can't get over that 200 mark. Sean did. He was likable. How come nobody's signed up for me in over a week? Isn't there anybody in here who is not subscribed to the Active Trader? I need you to go subscribe. Does Kush get inside info from his boss? No. Inside info? No. It's all a matter of reading charts and, maybe once in a while, a lot of us may hear about a certain company, but that's not inside information. It's more like, you're betting on AI, let's say an AI company's doing something tremendous. If you have good PR, if you're paying for good news and you're getting it faster than everybody else, then you can get in quicker. All right. How many times do companies do what they do and they go up really quick, and then all of a sudden, you see, I'm talking to you and I'm redoing the chart as it goes. I stay up with it. The reason. Oh, the reason. You're telling me the other guy? Hold on a second. The reason. Who the heck's the reason? Is there a reason for this? The reason. Let me see. What do we got? Stock room, the futures trading. Oh, futures and prop firm trading. I gotcha. The reason. I see it now. I gotcha. Okay. No PDD rule, unlimited trades, no waiting on cash. Futures prop trading firm trading. Gotcha. He's got I'm not sure. I don't remember who he is. I see TT Gomez is usually in there. Reason. Okay. Is he any good? Is he good? I mean, could I learn a lot from him? I don't know him that well, to be honest. I don't know everybody because, you can spread yourself out too thin, too. All right, if you look what's happening here now, let's take this one and go to the right. You see what's happening here? So what's happening is I'm going to take this, and for right now, I'm going to remove this drawing. I'm going to bring up my resistance to 435.25. Could be 35, but let's make it 25. So right there. And let's see. I can take this one here. I'm going to bring it back to there. And I'm going to try and bring this to about right there. Okay. I think we're good. It's a little below, but let's see if it gets there. I got a feeling it's starting to move up and we might hit. And that might bring me back to my high of the day again. But every time I stick it in there, it gets scared. And you see right there, we got 436. So it would be right about there. All right. So let's take this. Let's edit it. Let's go back and put it back in there and put it upper target. All right. We're going to make this red. So come down here. Do right there. Say okay. Show it on the right. And 436 right there. And change this to a rugged line. Boom. So I put my upper target back in. All right. And extend it to the left. All right. Because there's a good chance if we get past this and we go for a new higher day, I think the higher day was 436. Let's see real quick on the SPY was 436.02. So then really, in reality, we would have to go for a new higher day, 432.02. I would make this right there, and I'm going to change this to just make it 04. Just to say we hit a new higher day. And that would be our target. Agreed? You see why I do what I do and when I do it? That's the question you have to understand. Why we do what we do. Okay, I think his order blocks are really nice. How he finds them. The reason I think his order blocks are really TT. Who you talk? Oh, the reason I think his order blocks are really nice. How he finds them. Very cool. I'm gonna have to watch him. I've watched him once or twice. He speaks well. I think he was on once with Deck too. He's good. I liked him. I forget his name. He has a name, doesn't he? What's his name? What is his name? And don't tell me the reason. Next era, futures prop. He's a white guy, isn't he? I think that's who it is. I mean, he shows a picture of some cool cat in there. I don't know who he is. Good morning. I'm still traveling, so we'll see streaming goes today. He was traveling on the 21st. That was yesterday. Okay. Okay. Sean Gomez, Smitty. I'm trying to see. Ham Sandwich likes to hang out there. Okay, who else hangs out there? Zach Hash. Deck goes in there once in a while. I think Deck's trying to learn futures. I think Deck would be better at futures than options because he doesn't want to have to deal with theta. He is so hung up with theta, and theta is not something you have to really worry about that much because if you pick your options correctly and you stay pretty much either at the money or just out of the money up till 3 o'clock, you're fine. But if it starts to trend the other way, you need to get out quick. That's all. Don't sit there holding the bag. And you won't have to worry about theta or her cousin Gamma or Vega or Rho. Just think of delta. Delta is where your money is. Okay? The higher the delta, the faster you're going to get paid. Okay? That's just the way it is. And here we are. We're starting to push again. So here we go. So we're up to 35 now. Right? 35. Let's move it up a little bit. Just a little. There you go. 35. Did that hold? Yeah, it did. What did we hit? We hit 45. Wow. Okay. So we're starting to squeeze. If you look at this, watch what's starting to happen here. We're going to move this up a little bit. Right there. And we're going to take this one here. Watch what happens. It's starting to squeeze a little bit inward. Now we're on the inside. We're just outside the 13. And you can see we're starting to push. We're starting to squeeze up. I'm willing to bet that this is going to hit my upper target. This is a good time to think about next pullback. Delta is all that counts per eighth. Well, it's not all that counts. It's the most. It's what pays the most. But you got to be very careful because though it can work for you, Saint, it can also work against you. If like right now, I pick a high delta and I think it's going to go, and all of a sudden it does one of these, boom, or one of these, I could get killed on that delta. All right. So, and why would a boss have any more inside info than anybody else? It's a stock trading room. Okay, let's go back up one a little. Let's put it up to about 45. Let's just say 435. I'm going to leave it at 45 because we did not hit 50. We're right there, right now. And then here, we're going to push this up. And right below, just below, let's put this at 80. Let's put it at 85. Should put me right above the VWAP. It's right at the VWAP. So let's put me at 90. Make it 90. All right. I don't think we're at the other one yet. Because really, we could be right below there. 435. You know what? It's going to be very tight. It's going to be very tight in this channel. But we'll make it to 435. That's only going to give us 45 cents in that channel. And if you want to take a quick look, this is, if we never use the active step, this is how it would look from here. Watch. See? And your squeeze would be much further. You wouldn't see this. You wouldn't be seeing this squeeze. You'd be seeing this, saying, you know what? It's going up and down, it's going to squeeze. It's going to get into a squeeze. But you see what? We tighten that squeeze just by making our chart as an example of what's going on right now. And if we did a fib, let's see what fib would do for us. Just for oh, I'm on 4 minutes. I'm on 4. That should do it. Give me the whole day, period. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Let's see. 436.02 and 433.60. Okay. So we go in here, go here. We go to the top. That was 436.02. Bingo. And bring this down to 433.60. Bingo. All right, there's your fib chart. All right, now let's take a quick look. Let's extend to the left. All right, perfect. Now, what we're going to do, let's take this off. We can move it. Now, you see this up here? Hold on. There should be a, there it is. So, we're going to take the 437. Let me go down here, and I'm going to add up 437. Let me put the numbers on. 437.51 plus 436.02. 436.02 equals divided by 2 is 436.76. 436.76. Okay, 436.76. 436. We get in here. 436.76. So I'll tell you right now that here, 436. Bingo. I don't believe that happened. Don't do this to me. I was doing so good. Oh, come on. All right. 430. Hold on. 436.76 would be in here. 436. It doesn't matter. I don't have to be exact. Okay. 436.76. Let's say 75. Okay. And this would be, we're going to call this next level. Next level up. It's going to be a red. You'll see what I'm doing in a second and why. Okay. Let's do another one of these and show on the right. Okay. Now let's take off the Fibonacci. Remove drawing. Let's do it from here. I want to make sure I take off the right drawing. There you go. Okay. So you see, this is my upper target right now. If we can get this to here and hold this level, and if it starts to go up, the next level will be right here, which is 436.75. It's in. See, I already got the upper fib, and I know what my high of the day is. In between there, you just add the 2 and divide by 2. That's another thing I've come up with and it worked. What advice would you give to someone who has a small account of $5,000? What I would do with a $5,000 account is I would say, how many trades would I like to do a day? And I'm going to say that I do an average of 8 when I'm trading, okay? Right now I'm not trading today, but if I'm trading, I do an average of 8. But let's say I want to do a minimum of 5. I take the $5,000, I divide that by 5, and that gives me $1,000. So if I look right now and I say I want to do the SPY, okay? So let's go down to here, products. Let's go into the SPY. And let's say right now, let's bring this up and bring this down today. So right now, look at this. All right, so it's Thursday. Boy, are these cheap. Wait a second, is this correct? Yeah, 22nd. So right now, if I said, let's say I go in the money at 77 cents. I got a 69 on the Delta. I'm talking about the SPY. So 76 cents, all right? So what I do is I say right now, all right, 76 cents. And I'm going to just show you. I'm doing 5 trades, so I take $1,000, divide that by 0.76. It's 1,300. I'm not going to go that much. That's too much for me. So what I'll say is I'm going to do 5 contracts. 5 contracts is only going to cost me $350. So then I have the difference left over. I might be able to do 8 trades today. But if I need to double down, I can still have enough room in this 1300 to double. So if I want to cost average up or it's going where I want it, I can double my position and do 1,000. So 1,000 would cost me at 76 cents, would cost me $760. So I take that 760 and now I've got 240 left over. That means now I've got $4,240 for the next trend. And then I take the next one and I do whatever it is. I never want to go over that 1,000, okay? And as long as I do that, I can have more trades in the end of the day. Or if I run into trouble. Did I lose you guys here? What's going on here? Hold on, I lost one of them. Let's see. I lost one of my charts here. This is strange. I lost it. Maybe it's TradeCaster. Uh-oh, TradeCaster went down. Let me see something real quick. It's on the computer. All right, let's leave that down. I don't have that in there. I don't know what's going on. I lost one of my computers. A second. That doesn't make sense. Everything's in. There it goes. That's not right. This computer just like slowed down. Let's get rid of this. Let's close some stuff. I lost this one. I don't know why. Does that make sense to you, Good Trade? What you do with $5,000? You have to have a plan. Always have a plan, okay? If you don't have a plan, then the plan is you're going to end up the plan, however it wants to work you. Okay, it's back. So 5,000, you decide I want to do 5 trades today. You could end up doing more. So you start with 5, that's 1,000. If you only use 760, then you got 240 left over for the next one. So the next one you can do, let's say you don't use it. Let's say you stay with the 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. If you got 200, 240 left over 5 times, that's another 1,000. You'll end up with 6 trades. All right? That's how you do it. Don't go crazy just because you have it. Don't think you're going to knock it all out of the ballpark in one shot. What if it doesn't work out for you? You know? Then you got to, what? Get revenge trade? No, get even? You lose 2 in a row. You got to stop. You got to take a step back. Walk away for a half hour. Go for a walk around the block. Have a fight with your wife. Don't trade. You don't feel good. You're sick. Don't trade. Don't think you can. When you're not 100%, your trading won't be 100%. Wait, I lost everything here. What the heck's going on here? My top one's gone. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's back. That was weird. Now it's without borders. Let me get rid of that. Exit. I don't know why that came on. Try relax. Exit. 3 unmet messages. Unprotected. Did you know there was a privacy risk? YouTube is tracking us. Do I really care about YouTube tracking me? Absolutely not. Stolen, no additional charge. Password chaos ends here. I don't want that either. This is policy risk. 10 trackers. 10 people are tracking me. Do I really care? Performance. File cleanup. It's still moving up. It's still moving up. But as you can see, it's moving up slowly. Just tweak it a little bit. Just a little bit. See, that's the first one right there. Will we hit that? I think there's a good chance we will. Sometimes I get jealous of other people's profits and I do some stupid trades to try to win a lot of money and I end up losing. That's right. You're not doing this for anybody else. You're doing this for yourself. Don't follow Deck. Don't follow me. All right? First of all, I don't give you live trades because there's too much of a delay. Until Deck gives me that new software, which he promised me by the end of June, and I don't see it yet. Okay? So I'm waiting. patiently. I will not do live trades with you guys. It doesn't make sense. A lot of people left today. Deck leaves on a Thursday. Why is he going to Vegas? Disk optimization. Okay. SPY is not up that much today. The SPY is up very little. What did I do with the FinViz? I want to take a quick look. It's just a terrible, slow day today. It really is. Let's see. As far as S&Ps, we're only at 38 million. We're at, it's 2 o'clock. So 6:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 12:30, 1:30. So it's 4.5 hours. All right, 4.5 hours. And we said it's about, let's see, 80,525,000. 80 million divided by 6.5 equals 12.3 times 4.5. We should be at 55 million. We're 38. So you can see we're about 20 million below the average for the day at this time. All right. You should never be jealous of anybody. Okay. Deck's got more money than I got today. You know what? I'm not jealous of him. I admire what he's done. Don't be in that mood. Don't be an envious person. You can admire somebody, but don't be envious and don't try to chase what they have. Try to work your own program for you, okay? It's the most important thing. We're not all equal, okay? We all have the same advantage. So, no, that's not even true. Some of us have a lot more money. But the thing is, it's up to you to make it happen. I just tell you the first year, the very first year of my trading, I actually watched over 1,000 hours of videos that first year. Can you say you've done that? 1,000 hours? That's a lot of hours, okay? There's 250 trading hours, okay? That's almost 4 hours a day. I was watching an exorbitant, especially on the weekends. I'd watch 4 or 5 hours just to learn as much as I could. Maybe that's why I became a moderator so quick. You know what? That puts an extra $15,000 in my pocket every year. It's worth it. Let's see, activate this. Let's move this one up to 262, 262.50. Let's see. There you go. That's a little tight on Tesla, but I think that's what I'm calling it. Look at this thing. It's moving slowly. Be careful. It could drop so quickly. It may go right before there for all we know. We don't know. Let's see. Let's take this and my high day. Activate it. I bring it to there. Is that my high day? I think it is. And then here. Look at it. It's pushing up. Pushing up. Almost a straight line. It's pushing up. Look at that. Active trader might be right. See? And that gets rid of this. See? Cancel my right. You can see what happened here. It's following right along. Let's bring this to 3 minutes. Where am I at? There it is. I'll make it a little larger. 3 minutes. Take a look at that, huh? You can see it better on 3 minutes. Activate. It's still not right. I get it just right. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go to 2 minutes. I want to watch a little tighter. Let's see. Changes. Okay. I'm going to move this out just a little. Let's see. Can't get it over there. Okay, there we go. Look at this. It is. How far away are we? Not far at all. At 04, that only puts us right now at about 20 cents, 22 cents away. I could be right. Huh? What do you think? Might be right. That looks close, don't it? Just back to here. Okay. How's everybody doing? Anybody in a call right now? Anybody in a long contract? And let me just check one other thing. I want to check AMD for a minute. Okay. Still within that. Okay, I'm going to bring this down, activate that down. Let's see, got a 110. Let's bring it to about 111.50 will be 111.50 is resistance on AMD. And 111 is your support right now. I think I got 110.90 actually. I think I'm going to bring it down a little bit to 110. Let's see, what is that? 80. 110.80. Yeah, I'm going to bring it from 90 down to 80. Yeah, that looks good. That looks real good. We got a low, which we hit recently, of 110.12. I wasn't really watching it because it's above my head. I just want to see this thing go. I want to see it hit my target. I haven't hit a target yet. I think one I hit earlier. I don't even know if I hit a target this morning. Man, I hit this one. Okay, let's see. We're going to tighten this up. Watch. We're going to take this and put it to right there. Like that. All right? And then we're going to another line from there to there. Cancel left. Cancel right. All right? Still moving. You can see it's still pushing up. Where is the bump? Right there. That's better. It's still on the line, but I just met it. They don't have to be exact. What's your P&L for the year? You know, I don't know without really checking. I really haven't done as much trading this year. I don't know. I've done more teaching than I have trading. It's a bit up and down. But I will say it's not my best year. That's for sure. Yeah, it won't come up right now. I can't even check it. Because I didn't do any, unless I do a trade for the day, I don't even know. And I don't even look at that. I do my daily, whatever I do. I can't even look at it. You see, if you go to monitor, it should bring up the whole thing. But unless you did a trade, it won't come up. Let me try it on my other computer real quick. I don't think I can give you an answer. Yeah, it won't come up. It says manage while you're working, filled and cancel orders track, available after you. This data will not be available till after you do a trade. That's what it says. So I can't give you an answer. I don't know. Without going into a mirror trade. Well, I wasn't trying to find him, but the reason, yeah. But I like the other guy. I like Caesar. But Caesar, I like Caesar because he's. I like the other guy too. Listen, they're both good. Okay, but I know Caesar. Caesar's made over 350,000 last year doing futures, and he does everything. Day trades, crypto. He does everything. I don't see why on E-Trade Pro you can't. If you're not set up for it, then you'll have to have them set you up. Now, you can go in here. Let's see, I can't show you on this one. Can I? Let me see something. Yeah, you can. In any one of these setups, if you open them up, you go to futures, see it says show volume graph. If it's unchecked, it may not show you the graphs for it. Show extended hours, take that off. Then you're in here, just for contract changes, show options, strikes prices. I think I can see futures on mine if I want. Apply, say okay. So if I want to go to futures, I have a different setup through Ameritrade. I can go into my futures. So if I go into my futures here, let's say, I think there's a total setup for it. You go into charts, and then it says flexible grid product. Where is my futures? Come to think of it. Product depth, that's futures. GPNT, no, that's gross product. Flexible grid, that's really something. I don't know where they are. I guess you just put them in the charts and I can trade them. I think. I don't even know. Market watch scan. I may have to tell them to set me up for it if I want to do it. I didn't even think about that. But that's not true. I did a futures. I've done futures once or twice with Caesar in the beginning. I did ES, I think, minis. ES mini futures. I don't remember how it comes on the chart. Huh. I changed my chart so it's not in here. When I take this one out and I put the other one back, but I kind of like this one. Since I changed it, now I've got the view of 2 instead of 1. You guys like better the double charts here? The only thing is I can't always leave this open. I can't see the, so if I take this off temporarily, then I can see more of the chart, then I can see the volume. But once I do this, I put the time and sales back, I don't see the volume, it disappears here. I need them to rewrite it for me so it comes first instead of at the end. I keep saying I'm going to call them up. I know they can do it. Well, it's 2 o'clock. You know I only go to 3. Here's a step back right here. Let's open this up. Back to here. Let's pull this down a little bit. Right to there. There's a little bit of a pullback to the 13. See, there's the 13 right there. Now, the only thing I didn't do is I have to push this up now again. Oh, that's the trend line there. But the resistance now should be about 75. Yeah, let's put it at 75. There's your 75. And then here, my support. It's actually a little further up. It's probably about 50. We seem to be holding place on 50. Okay, makes it very tight now. I'm looking for a push up. Let's go back a little bit. I don't think we need this bottom one anymore. Oops, get back there, get back there. Too many lines. The more lines, I'm going to take this out right here, the bottom one. I'm going to remove the drawing for that one. And this one here, I don't think we need this one either. I'm going to remove this one. And for right now, instead of using this from the top of the day, it shows our squeeze. I think, let's see. I could do this. I'm going to take this out for right now. Let's take off the top trend. And let's just use the resistance for right now. Okay, and we're going to move it up a little bit. 75. Let's move it up to about there. About 80. And we're going to use that as our crossbar. All right, so it would be coming down a slight angle, but I think it gives us enough. And we got a little less lines on the chart. Because my charts are going crazy. I don't know why. I keep moving this down, it keeps moving up. We're both strong above the VWAP. Everything's above the VWAP now. Oh, that's the SPY on top. I was going to say, what happened to my AMD? AMD, why did it change? It must have changed something. AMD, yeah, I thought so. AMD is still below the VWAP. It's the only one. Perfect. Come on, one good push. What are these people waiting for? Melachas. It's the Cracker Man, the burrito. How's it going, buddy? Where you been? You hanging out with the AK? Lost my voice. Okay, a slight pullback. Let's see if it holds my, not holding the trend. Let's see if it holds the 13. That's why I like to leave this just on the other side of the 13, which will put it right about there. Let's see if we can hold this position. We got the pullback, waiting. It's just that our volume is so low. Hey, baby girl. Hey, sweetie. Hey, baby. You all right? You okay? I love you. What time is it? Let me just give my cat a treat. Give me a second, folks. You stay. How's that? All right? There you go. Okay. I gave my cat a treat. Every day I give her a treat at a certain time. But she's such a good girl. She's so good. She slept with me most of the night. She knows my wife's not here. And I'm being good. Okay. Boy, I cannot believe how slow it is. I wouldn't be in a trade right now. Yeah, exactly. You know, I just looked over. You've been watching this ridiculous SPY action like 13 attempts. I know, it's amazing. I don't know about 13. Let's put it back to 1 minute. And that's why I like sometimes the 1 minute. I'll show you, right? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, he's right. You got about 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I got 11, 12 attempts here. And it's like it has not hit. He's right. He's been watching me because that's how I do it. I take it into a 1 minute. I look at the consolidation. And that will tell me pretty much. Come on. All right, let's bring it there. Let's pull this down. Come on. There we go. Look at this. It's pathetic. But it has been, look at it, if you look from the bottom of the VWAP to up here, I mean, you actually could have said from 434.90 to 435.60 or 80, it was about 90 cents. You could have made about 400 on 5 contracts. You know, so it is pretty. He's bored and annoyed, and so am I. I feel the same way. I'm getting a little bored with it. AMD's getting a slight pullback, can't get above the VWAP. Tesla has been in position. It's still between its support and resistance. It's gone above resistance a couple times. I'm telling you, it's all because of the amount of volume. If you take a look right now and you go into, let's see if I can get this to you. Hold on. Let me copy that. You don't have to go here. I need it in the other computer. That's why I'm doing it. Okay, so let's take that. And now I can take this, open it up one more time, and I can bring it here. So if you look at this here, okay, this is what I wanted. Sometimes it's just easy to do it in the other computer. All right, so if you look here and you go down here and you see this 80 million, 80 million 5 means 80,500 shares per candlestick is average. You got 40.289. So if right now, I'm going to show you something. There's 6.5 hours in the day, right? So watch this. If I take 80 million, 80, 255, 2525, watch, 525, 5, that's wrong. 80 million, 525, 300,000, okay? And you divide that by 6.5 equals, now it's 220. Let's just say it's 2:30. So you got 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. That's 5 hours. You multiply this times 5. And this is how many shares should have been traded so far. Look what's traded, 40. So you can see we are, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60. We are 30-something% less than the actual, with 30% less trading going on right now than usual for this time of the day, okay? And I did it 10 minutes quicker, but you'll see when we get to the 10 minutes, it'll only be a couple more million. It's so slow right now. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing. And we're pulling back. There's your pullback. It's about there. I don't know what to tell you, folks. Maybe we call it an early day. 20 going across the 50 finally. LFG. You know there's no cursing in here. Okay. It just is what it is. I have not hit one target today. You know me. When I put targets up or down, I've had to take away the upper, put it to a lower, brought it back to an upper. We have not hit my targets today. Got close. We got close, but that's not. We got within 20, 25 cents, but it's not my calls. It's the Do I have any kids? Let's see. My first son, born in 1979, so he's 44. My second son is born in 1979, 83, so he's 40. My third son is a stepson. He's born in 1989, so he is 34. My other son, with my second wife, is his brother. There's two brothers. So I got 4 sons. My wife's third marriage, she's got 3 daughters. And between us both, we have 21 grandkids. How am I doing for an old guy? And I'll be 69 in November of this year. November 29th, I expect a present from all of you. And I have more energy than 3 of you put together. How's that? Do I have any kids? My oldest grandkid is my second son. My first son had no kids. My second son had 4 daughters. 4? 3 daughters. Oh, 4. She got a 4th with another girl. She had 3 with the first and 1 with the second, and he's with the third. He only married a couple times, only Latin women. First one from Puerto Rico. Second one was from Nicaragua, and the third one is from Uruguay. And they're all nice in their own right. All different. The Uruguayan is really the nicest. She's got it pretty together. He married her for the documentation so she could become a citizen, and they fell in love. And they've been together 10 years. She's about 10 years younger than him. My second wife was 22 and I was 34, 35. I was 13 years older than her. 12 years, 12, 13. She died. She died at 43. Died young. My third wife I married at 50 years old. We've been together ever since. We've been together, it'll be 19 years. Okay, here we go. We're trying one more time. We're above the VWAP. We're above the 13, so you can see. Let's see if we can get one more angle on this. Let's see. Let's put this down to here. All right. Let's see if we can get one more step up and let it run. Ready? I want to see this thing run. You got this down now? It's not hard. You got it? Boom. See? Step up. Let's see what happens. And my computer's starting to slow down. I'm getting drag. And this line here, the only difference is just for angle, but it's got to be right there. Perfect. Okay? If it doesn't happen soon, it's not going to happen. And I'm done at 3 o'clock, folks. I'm always done at 3, even though Deck's not going to be here. You can go hang out with AK if he's still around. Actually, he's gone too. My stream will be up all day tomorrow since Deck will be out with commentary starting at 9:15. But he's gone now. That's only me, huh? I can't believe he left. This would be a good time for some of those other streamers that aren't really getting the following yet. My stream will be up tomorrow. He left at 2:23. He just left. Looks goodbye. Okay, close that one down. All right. If there's anybody in here who does not subscribe, I'm asking you please to do me a favor. Seriously, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to go to the lobby. And I need you... You don't have to leave. Just open up another lobby just by doing this. And on the top, you'll see my name. And where it says host, or on mine, it says host. That's where it says subscribe for you. If it's white, that means subscribe. If it's black, you're already subscribed. So I'm asking you, please go and subscribe. I'm at, right now, 694. I need 6 people to bring me to the 700. The 700th person wins a prize. I'm not telling you what it is, but it'll be worth your while. Whoever's number 700. So somebody's got to go. 5 people just left the room and came back. All you needed to do was just open up another, what do you call it? Let's see. I got one. That's 695. I was at 696 the other day, and 2 dropped off. I don't know. Thank you, Mel. It's about time. What happened to you? Thank you, Melachaz. Somebody else. Come on. If you haven't subscribed, it's time. It's free. If you ever get kicked out of Tradecaster and I'm free, you'll be able to catch me through YouTube all the time. So it's well worth it. All right. I have not put it on for paid. So if you're not, please go sign. You're already registered. You're subscribed already. Good. But I'm talking for those that haven't. There's somebody else in here that is not subscribed to me. And all you need to do is go sign up. There you go. That's 3. I need 3 more. And I can finally say I've got 700 subscribers. This is the most I've ever had right now. This is incredible. Please, somebody help me out here. Hook me up. Hook me up. Let's see who can get me to 700. Come on. Oh, shoot. I don't want that. Hold on. I use these to post. All right, delete that. Take that out. Take off the flash. There we go. Okay, what do we got here? Active trade. Okay. Anybody else? What do we got? Two people just unsubscribed. I was up to 697, and two of you just unsubscribed. So the last two people that were just in here, would you please go back and put them back? Why would you unsubscribe? Two people just unsubscribed in here. Yeah, I'm going to hit my high day. Two traders just unsubscribed. Please. Please go back and make sure subscribed. I cannot believe that. Two people just unsubscribed. Oh, it's got to be Adrian. I should have known he was here. He does that to me every time he comes in. Gonna take your I know you're one of them. I know. I don't care. I don't care what you tell me. I know you're one of them. Just knowing that you just showed up and two unsubscribed, you're one of them. So go back and subscribe and bring me back to that 697. There you go. 698. I knew somebody in there was playing with me. Come on, folks. I am two away. Two away from 700. I want to know who that 700th person is, too. Oh, somebody else just unsubscribed. I had 698. I got the proof. Somebody's playing with me. Thanks. I appreciate it, Adrian. Come on. Come on, folks. Just had 698. And now 697. Somebody just unsubscribed again. And I can prove it. Let's see. Let's take that here. 698. Come on, guys. Put it back. Somebody just unsubscribed. I cannot believe you do that to me. I'm asking so much, huh? I don't even charge. I give them a lot of my time here. Okay, I got that in there. 698, thank you. Appreciate that. See, if we got two more, I could have 700. That's what I'm waiting for. 700. YouTube, bingo, Deckmore, D, Deckmore, health grade 10 vitamins, crypto, say, Andrea's Pizza is personal. Oh, shoot, that's not right. A personal, spam. Come on, what happened to it? I sent it to myself and it didn't go. Try one more time. Gmail. A2. B. Okay, let's try it now. 698. 699. Oh my lord, come on, one more. Oh, come on, guys. Somebody's got it. Somebody's going to make the difference. One more. One more. One more. Come on. One more. I can't believe it. I want to see that 700 so bad. One more. One more, folks. Where the heck is it? Oh, in here. 698. 698. That goes to active trader. Come on, come on, come on. Active trader. One more. One more. Somebody's holding out on me. 699. One more. One more. That's all I'm asking for is one more, and I'll quit asking. Somebody here holds that key. One more. $6.99. You people are messed up. Come on. Somebody's holding back on me. I want to know who's the 700th one, too. Come on, you can do it. And I hit my, wow, look at that. And I wasn't looking. I hit my upper target. So I got it, didn't I? I hit my upper target. Didn't I? That deserves 7. Oh, 701! You guys are wonderful. Oh my gosh. Finally. I knew you could do it. I knew you guys could do this. I knew you guys could do this. Thank you. I knew. See, I hit that upper target. That's unbelievable. I cannot believe I hit that upper target. Boy, the mail is slow. 699. What's this one? 698. Let's put this one in the garbage. Trade. I need one more. The mail is so slow. At this point, Kush and I, other than AK, who's been doing this 2 years longer than all of us, Kush and I are the only two to ever hit 700 subscribers. Gotta admit, that's pretty impressive. Especially for an old guy like me. Let's see. Adrian, don't put him up there. Come on, he disgusts me. Anything, put anything, but don't put him on my, don't ruin my day. I can't stand anything to do with him. Please, don't ever put him in my room. I hate him. I hate what he's done to this country. I really do. Oh, somebody unsubscribed already. That's okay. And I also can say I got the 700 club. I don't believe people, they subscribe, they unsubscribe. He got mad at me, so he took it out. I know it. I know him better. He don't talk to me anymore. It's okay. He used to be one of my best friends. $701. Okay, rename 701. Bingo. Got it. That one there, delete. Tomorrow, doctor's appointment. Oh shit, where did it go? Trash. Six oh nine. 701. There you go. That doesn't belong there. Trader. It's trash. It's trash. Okay. Okay. So I finally got it. Here it is, folks. Ready? And somebody already took one out. It's back to 700, which is fine. 701, it's back. Okay, there you go. 701. Thank you, thank you. It's a hard number to get to, believe it. I remember when I hit 500, how hard that was. I was the first one to ever reach 500, except for AK. We got to remember, AK is 2 years ahead. So, all right, let's bring this back to. Oh shoot, I hate that. I hate that. Okay, let's do this for a second. My computer is starting to lag, and it's almost 3 o'clock. It's starting to lag. Actually, look at that. We can take this one now, extend it to the right. There you go. Let's leave it like that. Let's remove this one. Wow. I can't believe we finally hit that. We waited all day. Do you remember the other one? Let's see. If I bring this down. Okay, there we go. You remember I put the next level up earlier? But for right now, upper target has to go. But that's our next level up. Is 20. I'm starting to lag. My computer's really starting to slow down. Must be all those people who joined up. Really got slow. Really got slow. But we hit. I'm not putting any more real targets. I think I'm done with that. I'll leave that up a target. But I want to see if we ever hit that upper level. 3 o'clock's coming. 20 pounds. What makes 20 pounds? My cedar box. Coffee beans. Okay. Well, the wife is away. She is in New York. What's going on with you, Adrian? Let's talk in 15 minutes. I can't believe how this thing is slowed down. Very slow, very slow. We might hit one more time. I might hit that next upper target. There's a very good possibility that this thing could hit. So, hold on, folks. That was my buddy Adrian. He thought I said call me now. I I want him to wait till 3 o'clock. I'm still with you guys, but I want to see this thing go one more time for another upper target. Okay, cancel right. You see what's happening? Another step up. This is what we're looking for. Now the question is, our volume is still so low. We can't get that volume to go. That's the thing. Wow. I can't believe it. Wow. 701. Got to get 702 in there. I hate odd even numbers. Need even numbers. All righty. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Let's put that there. Close up. 436. Touch input block. Oh, no, no, no. Don't fall off. Get in there. Okay. Okay. Did anybody get into a call on that? On my output saying that it was going to go? I don't know what the contract is right now. Let's see if that's changed. The contract should be on all products for SPX is, wow, 70 and 70, 75 and 80. So it did change. 75 and 80. So let's go find the contract real quick. So it did change as long as it went up. Wow, where is it? Where is my contracts? 75. Wow. Really far back. I haven't changed it in a while. 75. You should be checking every 5 or 10 minutes on the contracts. Okay, let's see. What do I got? Okay, 75.80. Here it is. Contracts. Copy. And let me just put them in one last time. Okay, so contracts. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, I got the wrong one. Damn. Come on. Here we go. Contracts to watch now. V. Okay, AMD. AMD should be 110 and 111. SPY should be 435, 436. That's still correct. And I told you on SPX should be 70 and 75. Okay, that takes care of that. Okay, NVIDIA, I'm going to leave the way it is. And what is this one? Tesla. Tesla should be, you want to keep it in the money because it's going to get cheap. 260, 250. I'm going to leave it the way it is. Just leave it out of the money the way it is. And there's your contracts right now. Okay. 2:47 in the afternoon. Active trader with over 700 subscribers. It's pretty good. Thank you guys. You helped me to get there. Over 700 subscribers. And I think we finally surpassed YouTube. I only have 694 subscribers in YouTube. What happened to my sign in? I got signed out. And there's your pullback. And we may not see the next one. That may be it. That might be all she wrote, folks. But wait till Power Hour. Maybe on Power Hour we can see it. Let me get rid of this on deck. I don't need this anymore. Let's get rid of this. Exit. Okay. I'm going to turn off I'm going to turn off AMD. I'm not going to watch it anymore. So I'm turning off this one. That's a log off on that one. Okay. Let's close. Okay. Let's turn this TV off. That one's off. Excellent. Oh, I see my friend from Israel is back. Sorry if I missed you guys. I wasn't pretty much watching on the other. If you're not a member in Yahoo, please join. I did hit 701 members in TradeCaster. It would be nice to see YouTube match up with that. But until then, we're at 701. and holding. Okay. Let's see what we got going here. So now you can take this first step down here. We can extend it to the right, and we're already past that, so we don't need this step any longer. We get rid of it, okay? And then what we do is just go in here, activate it, bring this to the lowest point, which is about there, and that's the adjustment, all right? So now you can see, and if we look at this, let's go to 3 minutes. I don't have the whole day in here, but let's see. There you go. We're going to take this and get rid of it from the left. I just put a new one in, that's all. Cancel left. So you can see exactly where I'm proportioned by. That headache's coming back. Okay, maybe tomorrow we may see that next level up. Okay, let's take a look at the whole day. Let's go into the 5 minute. It should give us the whole daily. There you go. So you can see we started off here. 433.60. We have a lot of pullback, up, back. But each time, higher lows. See? Higher low, higher low, higher low. So we did, and we hit new higher day right there. Oh, we did hit it. We did hit that upper target. So I hit it twice. Look at it. 436.25. Let me just see something. I didn't see that. 436.25. Did we hit? New higher day? 27. So I did hit it. That's 2. I did hit right there. So that's 2 hits. I called 430. Remember, I called 436.04 and I called 436.25. And look at that. Just tagged it. And that is the high of the day is 27. So you can see we have created upper lows. So every pullback, we did come back up with a new higher lows. We might just see it. We might just see that upper level. I might be right one more time, 3 times for the day. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? That would be totally awesome. So that's 1, 2, that's 3 so far. 3 hits, 3 alert hits today so far. And I will leave that other one in there. Oh, I hit number. That's wrong. Hold on. Let's see. Delete that. 3 alert hits today. And let's see. That's the last one. And all I did was I took the middle of the upper VWAP, the upper one at the time, and this one down here. Well, the upper was the lower one, which was a high of the day at the time, which was 436. What was it? 436.02, I think, at the time, and that gave me this next level up, which is right here. It was in between. These I just called, and I was correct. I already raised this up. That's the next one. The next one is the next level up. I already hit the upper target. So my upper target now will be this next level up. So what I can do is I'll take this. I'm going to remove it. If you remember, it's on, let's see if it can show me. They're 436.75. So I'm going to remove it. And I'm going to take this one here. And I'm going to edit it. I don't want that. I'm going to edit it. Don't contradict me. And I'm going to make it 75. And that will be my 4th call of the day. We'll see sometime into power hour if that's going to hit. Any bets on that? And thank you guys for your support today. And thank you for pushing me over. Because it's not that I get paid to be a moderator. I don't. So my ego's got to come into play a little bit, and that really brings it up. It shows me you care. You know, to have over 700 subscribers. I started in December of 2021, but I really started around January of 2022. And this is 23. So it's a year and a half to get to this point. And I think I've earned your trust. But I got such a headache. I got to take 3 more ibuprofen. Give me a second. These things are killing me. Terrible for your liver. But I'm taking them anyway. You know, ibuprofen is probably one of the best painkillers on the market that you don't need a prescription for. But if it gave you a buzz, you know what they would call ibuprofen? You be buzzing. You be buzzing. That's what they'd call it. But now it's just ibuprofen. I be buzzing. I be buzzing. You be buzzing or I be buzzing? Oh, my mind is still in the toilet after 10 years of sobriety as of November 11th. I'm going to have a drink November 11th. I made up my mind. I'm going off the wagon. I don't want to be in the program anymore. I want to drink. As long as I don't do any hard drugs, I'll be fine. Oof, I got such a bump on my hand. I don't know. I say that every year, by the way. Every year I say I'm going to have a drink, and every year I don't. So, but I'll tell you what I do. I buy a 6-pack of Coors Light every 6 months. And once a month I make chili, and I pour 1 into the chili. But it cooks out after 15 minutes. And I have still in the house about 4 bottles of really good wine. And I use Cabernet Sauvignon, I use Merlot to cook. And I leave the open bottles in the refrigerator, and I just use it. Instead of buying that cheap shit in Publix or your local supermarket. Well, you know what? You drink because you're upset because you drink, then you know what? Then do drugs, and you won't have to worry about drinking. What? Did you just say that? Yeah, one hit of that. What's that stuff they bring over the border? You won't have to worry about it. What do they call that stuff that's killing everybody? Somebody give it to me. I can't think. No, I really haven't had a drink, but I got plenty of alcohol in the house. My wife don't drink either. She doesn't drink much. She doesn't drink any less, but she don't drink much. No, she doesn't drink alcohol, period. It's fattening. It's not good for your blood pressure either. My blood pressure's low. I'm good. There it goes, folks. We might see one more shot here. What do you think? Come on. Let's bring this up now, back up. Let's bring this back up to 436. Did I catch it? 436 and 35 cents. We're going for it. Boom. That was a good call, right? And then this one here, we're going to edit this one up. I want it at 436. It's going to be very tight. Let's make it 435.90. Let's see where it puts us. I want to be right under that 13. It's right on top of it. I got to bring it down a little bit. I always want to leave it just below. So it's either 80 or 85. Let's see if 85 will do it. 85 do it. There you go. Perfect. So now we got 85. That's 15. And there it is. Look what's happening here, folks. Look at this. Remember when I called that up a target? People were saying, how did he do that? You remember I put that Fibonacci? And that Fibonacci gave me a number on top. Way out. We already had the 100%. And it gave me that number on top. So I took the high of the day at the time, that top number, added the 2 together, divided by 2. And that gave me my upper target. I've already hit 2 targets in between, but that would have been the target I got from the number, which was 436.75. And look what's happening here. Come on. Oh, I just looked at Tesla and it said 63, 65. I'm going, we're almost there. We're almost there anyway. I think we're going to see this during Power Hour. So let's put up a little Power Hour for you guys. So I'll let you know when it is. There it is. 3 o'clock power hour. Let's see that SPY go. Let's see it go. Coffee bean, butter churn. I already put this up. The coffee bean grinder, I put it up already. Okay, it's for my eBay. Coffee bean grinder and the butter churn. I think I put both those up. And let's take the seed box. I'm gonna do some more listing. For some of you that don't know, I am an eBayer also. I've been doing eBay for 22 years. And if you'd like to see, I have 215 items up right now, which I never had more than 170 until recently. And I go to 170, go back to 130, and I'd never get back on 150. Finally, I went crazy one weekend and I got it up there. And now I'm selling a lot too. But anybody's interested, this is Active Traders eBay under the eMerchandisers. eMerchandisers is my name, and there it is. So if anybody wants to see it and see my items, it'll take you right to the page where the items I am selling right now. And this is nothing compared to what I have. I used to be an antiques dealer, art dealer, so I sell antiques, collectibles, and odds and ends. Did you make some money today? No, I didn't trade today. How did I quit? No, I did not trade today. I just made sure that you made some money today by giving you some great alerts. So I didn't trade this morning because of Powell this week. I've gotten. It's like gambling for me. It's like doing earnings. You know what? You never know which way it's really going to go. So it's a 50-50. So I'm trying to stay away from gambling days. Now, right here, I did call a few moves. I could have stayed in on the calls. I'm a put person. I'd rather do puts, truthfully. So I did not see anywhere. This would have been right there. I should have, but I really wasn't watching too closely this morning. And that was about 10:15. Was a perfect put. And then, of course, we had a few that weren't perfect, but they were right. Okay. So I didn't see the setups that I usually look for. This is a setup down here below the white, and it came back above right in here. That would have been a good call. And I called it for you guys, and it hit twice. And there's a good chance we might see that upper target hit. That I came up with a number that most of you never would have thought of. And I did it for a reason. And I showed you how I got there. We're going to raise this up a little bit. Let's tweak it to 40 right now. Could probably go to 45, but I'm going to go to 40. All right, and that'll put it up, boom, right there. Because we have a double top on 40 right there, 40 to 45. All right. But I want to see it hit that upper target. That'll be 4 for 4 today. It was a late start. I didn't see anything worth calling, so I didn't. And in this afternoon, I've called and I've hit 3 of them so far. This will be the last one. If I hit that upper target, that was a great call. It might come short. I mean, you don't know. 75. Again, you got that 75 is a very, very, very hard resistant number when you're having a hard time getting there and your volume is so low. But if you look right now, we're on 5 minutes and we've got 350. That's 70,000 right there. 360. Let's see, right here we had 520. So our volume is starting to pick up a little. Let's go back to the 1 minute for a second. All right. I do this so you can, because number one, we're running out of day. And if we're on 5 minutes, it's going to look like low. But if we look here, 145, this is on 1 minute. This is excellent. So you see what's happening? 108, 127, 80, right on the number. 128. The volume is starting to pick up. There's a good chance we can hit that number. See how much closer we looked on 5 minutes? It's amazing. 4 minutes. So, no, I didn't trade today. Not because I don't have money. I have plenty of money in my account. It's over. I'm not in PDT. I got way over 25,000, or just over 25,000. So, but I just, you know what? Sometimes I don't want to trade. I used to be that I had to trade every day and keep trading. It's like, why are you here? I'm here to help Deck out. I'm here to help you guys out. Sometimes it just doesn't matter to me. But when I do trade, I trade to win. I do. I trade to win. But you got to remember to reduce your risk, and I don't always do what I tell you to do. Now, here's the pullback. We're still very, very bullish at this point, okay? We're above the 13. Here's your 13 right there at 436.20. So as long as we stay above there, we're trying to get to the next plateau, which will be 50, all right, which is very close. We're not that far off. Not that far off at all. And I'm going to put this up a little. Our support is at 435.85. I think we can say, I hope I'm not wrong, I'm going to bring it up to the 436. Tweak it out for a second. And that's going to bring us only very tight at about 35 cents. Okay? So if you look here, we're at 40 cents, 436.40. Really, we should be further under here. I hate to use these kind of numbers, especially where we're at right now. So I'm going to leave the support at 436. Let's see what happens. We got to stay above that 13 if we're going to stay in the game. Otherwise, it's going to be a big pullback. Big pullback. It's after 3. It's 3:04. We're starting to pull back. I think what I'm going to do is leave the charts on for a while, for the 15, 20 minutes, just to see if we get hit. I think I'm going to rest my voice a little bit. That's why I get off at side. I used to go to 4, but it's too much for me. You got to remember, I've been on since about, I think I got on a little after 11, just about when Deck got off. So I've been on for almost 4 hours. Right? And thank you guys again for bringing me up to that 701. One more person, we'd have an even number at 702, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see. 700. Which one? Hold on, where is that? Come on, what's going on here? 699, 701. So let's take this one. Let's move, edit. This, and this. And let's move this too. Okay. Shit. There you go. I made a great pizza last night. I didn't even eat any today. Move to cooking pizza. Okay, come on. One more shot. I want to see this thing go already. One more shot. Come on. 427. We're still on 440 on here. We got to shoot for the 50. Let's push it up a little. I know we really haven't hit it yet, but let's push it. Let's make it 50. Let's give it a target. Right? What do you think? Let's give it a target at 50. Right there. Come on, baby. Push. Where the heck is Deck in here? Okay. Amazing. Come on. This is like, it's got 99,000 100,000 on this last candlestick. It's got a little more juice if it could just push. And I think you're going to see this at about 325, 334, 330, 330 to 333. You're going to see that big push. What do you think, guys? It's either going to be that or some big, huge pullback. Wow. All right, folks. I think I'm going to say goodnight. 67. There's nobody else live, is there? I guess I was it. Let's see. VC still up. VCIG still up. VCIG. Let's put that one. It's not that I think it's going to be anywhere tomorrow. Let me just see something real quick. All products. I don't want that. That's not what I want. I want a watch list. There you go. I want to put in. Look how green. A lot of green today. VCIG. What else do we got going? Let me look real quick at FinViz. All right. So let's see. Wow, this one is really up. AGLE. AGLE. Should go to the top. It did. Then the next one is LCFY. LCFY. Right to the right. Well, went up there and came back a little. Where did it go? Ace. Right there. So this one's dead. Hold on. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where the heck did it go? What did I say? LC. Oh, right here. I'm going to get rid of it. It didn't do much. Let's try Pixie. PIXY. Right to the top. Second one. And let's go look at Meds. Meds has been there before. Meds. Right there to the top. Look at that. And let's try BCIG. We already got. What else? Let's try Root. ROOT. Let's see. ROOT. What did it do? Root. Went to right there. So it's picking some good ones there. And ONCY. That's the last one. ONCY. I've traded that one before. ONCY. And where'd it go? Right there. All right. So here we got. Let's take for a split second. Let's just turn this to red for a second. Oh, no. I didn't want to do that. Let's turn this to, yeah, I guess it's got to be red. Okay, leave it on red. Let's go back to my watch list. Let's hit a few and see what they look like. Meds, coming down. Okay, AGLE, it's below the VWAP. Pixie, way below. It's not doing anything. VCIG, it's having a time with the VWAP up and down. Nothing big. Root, way below. ONCY, and these are your top gainers today. Migo still above. CBNA still above. These are the ones I've had it before. This one here, see it? See, there's no, what do you call it? 13.99.55. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Okay. Amazon, TQQ, Finch. No, there's nothing going on with this one. Okay, Tesla V. What is V? That's V in Tesla? What the heck is that? Oh, Tesla charts. I say V. What is V? Doesn't say what it is. Visa. Oh, Visa. I'm going to leave Visa because it's easy to borrow, which means you can do puts on it. BH. Nothing going on in that one. Get rid of it. This is how you clean up your watch list. Vera. Still up there. Shop. I like Shop. Goes up and down. ES is future. It didn't show up because I must have something written wrong. Hold on. ES. There it is. That's the way it's written. ES. Why does it put that garbage in there? ESJU. I don't know what that is. Okay, and let me take a look at. My computer's really starting to slow down. OCEA, still up there. AMD, Believe, Coin, MVIS. Let's see. That's a spotty one. About 3 million and no. Okay, 3 million. UCAR. That's done. And AHI. That was from the other day. Get rid of it. Okay, so I've cleaned up my watch list, and tomorrow I'll clean up the rest of these. And this one here, FNC, says loading. What is it? What is FNC? You know, if it's having that much problems, I don't need it. Get rid of it. And enter. There you go. All right, and then we want to put back the SPY. And then I want to unclick this because I don't want it every time I touch something. I don't want it moving. There you go. So I cleaned up my watch list, added a few. We'll see how they do tomorrow in the morning. And let's bring this back. Come on. There we go. Perfect. I got that in Tesla. And with that, folks, I think I'm going to say goodnight. I think I had enough for one day. I feel like it's a Friday, and I should be saying have a great weekend. I see Next Era Trading just came on, and he does options. Okay, so why don't you guys go give him some support? He's a great guy. I see there's 20 people in there already. So why don't we give him a hand, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you for your support, and have a great rest of your day. Remember, Next Era Trading is now live. Okay? Thank you, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.